If you want to rank number one on Google in 2026, you actually need to rank on Reddit first. And if you want ChatGPT to recommend your product to customers, Reddit is the only way to do it. So here are the real cases and real examples. If you go right now in the Google United States and type best tool for cold emails, you will see on the first search results 3 Reddit posts that is currently ranking. All of them from Reddit, all of them very high intent, and all of them relevant. As you may see, they mention different companies' names that are doing the same what I'm about to tell you. So here is another example. If you go right now in ChatGPT and you type what is the best tool for cold emails, you will see different companies like Instantly, SmartLead, Apollo, and others. And if you click on sources, you will see 4 Reddit posts that currently get pulled from Reddit. They also the same, very high intent, very relevant, sales driven to your customers. So let me just show you exactly how we do it. A massive new study just came out analyzing 30 million AI search citations. It proved that Reddit is the #1 most referenced source across ChatGPT, Google AI overviews, and Perplexity. Today, I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step blueprint we use at our agency to get our clients ranking at the top of both Google and ChatGPT using Reddit. Step 1. We need to understand what is AI first. To understand how to rank, you have to understand how ChatGPT actually searches the web. It doesn't just look up indexed pages like old Google did. It uses something called query fan out. When the users ask a question, the AI converts that prompt into multiple specific search queries. And since last 2025, ChatGPT primarily pulls its live data straight from Google search results. So if a Reddit ranks on the first page of Google, it gets pulled directly into ChatGPT answers as well. So there are 2 very important things that you need to look. The first one, URL slug, makes about 33% of the data that ChatGPT uses to decide if a page is relevant. And the second one, a Reddit post title becomes the exact URL slug, a perfect match for specific AI queries. So step 2, here is basically what we do next. We take our clients is finding the exact conversations AI models are looking for. And then you don't want just to blast promotional posts everywhere, because LMs are very specific trained to detect organic content versus promotional spam. We use tools like Ahrefs to find high intent problem keywords in our client's niche. Then we go to Reddit and find subreddits where target customers are actually hanging out and asking those questions. So here is a real example. Gamma.app. They have really good presence on AI, and they have also presence on Google. But as you may see, Google right now is in the declining mode. That's why when we are using Reddit, we also increase the traditional SEO, it means organic keywords, and also we help you to increase AI overviews as well across ChatGPT, Google, Perplexity, and others LLMs. And here is, of course, what AI models are looking for. You need to have a context-rich discussions. It means detailed use cases, comparison discussions, and problem solution narratives. What you need to avoid, you don't need to say anywhere in the comments or in the post that you are the best and then basically that's all. Because it doesn't work on Reddit, it doesn't work for LMs as well, because they are trained to detect generic promotional and they're ignoring this type of content. And what works, you need to write very specific Reddit threads that have very detailed title. Like in this example, switch from Evernote to Notion for remote team workforce. Here is why. Then you give a detailed breakdown, the cons, the pros, why you used in the first place, why you needed to switch, and then you explain what is the best site for example, Notion, and what is the best site for Evernote. What is basically missing, and then you just explain as useful as possible for your users. Step number 3. Once we find the right subreddits, here is how we execute the strategy to get the AI actually reads and references the content. So here is a real example of real Reddit post that is currently gets put into ChatGPT. We have very specific type of content. So here is an example. It is currently get put into Reddit. First, it's very specific high intent communities, like this one, code email. The next one, title. Title needs to be high intent. So if you want to specifically focus on prompts, you need also to include very relevant to the same prompts in the title. And then, of course, the structure. When you're saying about different companies, different products, different basically mentions, you need to give the pros and the cons. You need to give like detailed action items. You need to give the numbers. You need to give the proof, because this is what AI really loves. Never use fake generic AI spam comments and posts, because you are not only will get banned by moderators of each community and subreddits, but also LMs are very smart when it comes to that type of content, because it understands if it is spam, if it is AI generated, and of course it won't just give you any reference to ChatGPT because of that. You have to provide human reviewed, helpful content that solves user problem. If you are a founder spending money on ads and you want to see how the strategy can work for you and for your specific business, click link in the description, go to our website, and we do Google and Reddit audit where we will break down exactly how you can start ranking on Google and ChatGPT using Reddit.